What if I told you just about every dollar you spend at the mall this weekend will go to China? In return, you'll get low prices on all that stuff you buy, the toys, the clothes, the phone. You'll be bringing that stuff home to a house you might have borrowed money to buy. Mortgage rates are at 40-year lows, partly because China is buying up U.S. debt. And when your kids compete for the jobs of the future, consider this. China claims it's graduating more than 500,000 engineering students every single year. That's nearly 6 times as many as we graduate in the U.S. The next president of the United States will deal with a China confident that this century belongs to the Chinese. The clothes on your back, the food you eat, the phone in your pocket, all from one place. China is on everyone's lips, except the candidates.
These are very complicated issues, and they can't be reduced to sound bites.
Mitt Romney has this soundbite raising the ire of the Chinese.
Day one, I'm going to label China a currency manipulator.
China pegs its currency to the U.S. dollar, making Chinese goods even cheaper and U.S. goods more expensive. And where does President Obama stand?
President Obama doesn't want to talk about this issue because candidate Obama, starting in 2007, talked about China's currency manipulation and how the Bush administration hadn't done anything about it.
And what has this president done about it?
He's done nothing about it.
American officials have a long list of complaints about China. Intellectual property theft, human rights violations, subsidizing Chinese factories, making friends with nations hostile to the U.S., all the while lending us money so the U.S. can run huge deficits.
They don't say very much as candidates. If they do say something, they're going to be tough on China. They're going to be tigers. But when they become president, they become pussycats.
Both candidates have positioned themselves as taking a more assertive position towards China.
Mr. Obama touts success.
Well, we've brought trade cases against China at nearly twice the rate as the last administration.
Most recently, the administration, with the Europeans and Japan, complained to the WTO that China is restricting the sale of rare earth minerals. China controls 98% of this market, used to make technology for our missile defense systems, wind turbines, and your smartphone. No question, China's rise led to cheap goods for U.S. consumers, but there was a cost. According to the left-leaning Economic Policy Institute, between 2001 and 2010, the swelling trade gap with China eliminated or displaced 2.8 million American jobs. What you're not hearing on the campaign trail will be the first item on the president's desk.
And you've got to figure out how to make the relationship work. In the old days, it was less difficult because China was just another one of our relationships out there. Today, it is the relationship.